work in a small office. Nothing special. 8 desks, 1 break room, the kind of place where everyone knows everyone else's routines. December is usually quiet. Half the staff works from home, and the rest of us count down the days until Christmas break. That year, management decided to do a secret Santa. I didn't sign up. That part matters. On December 1st, I came in early, dropped my bag at my desk, and noticed a small paper-wrapped box sitting neatly beside my keyboard. No tag, no card, just my name written in black marker. Inside was a mug, plain, white, nothing strange about it. I assumed someone had made a mistake and shrugged it off. People mess up Secret Santa pairings all the time. I even joked about it later in the break room. No one claimed it. No one seemed particularly interested. That should have been the end of it. The next morning, there was another gift. This one was a pen, a nice one, heavy, expensive looking. Again, no card, just my name. I asked around more seriously that time. Everyone denied it. A few people joked that maybe I had an admirer. Someone suggested HR was doing something motivational. I laughed along, but something about the consistency bothered me. The gifts were always there before I arrived, always placed perfectly, always wrapped the same way. By December 5th, the gifts changed. That morning, I found the USB drive. No wrapping this time, just sitting on my desk. I plugged it in later, alone. There was one file, a photo. It was me, asleep, in my apartment. The angle suggested it had been taken from the corner of my bedroom, not hidden, not distant, close enough to see my face clearly. I checked the timestamp, 3 nights earlier. I didn't call the police. I didn't know what to say. I convinced myself it had to be a prank, some elaborate joke taken too far. Coworkers can be cruel in ways you don't expect. Still, I started locking my bedroom door. The next gift was waiting on December 6th, a small envelope. Inside was a lock of hair, mine, tied with red thread. My scalp prickled as I stared at it, not because of fear in the dramatic sense, but because there was no rational explanation left. This wasn't something someone could fake convincingly. That morning, I noticed something else. Every gift so far had been placed on the left side of my desk, always the same spot, precise, intentional. I started researching, typing vague phrases into search engines, anonymous gifts folklore, secret Santa curse, December urban legends. That's when I found a post on an old local forum. It mentioned the giver. According to the post, the giver wasn't a person, it was something older, something tied to ritual and balance. It appeared in workplaces during December, choosing individuals who were overlooked, isolated, or particularly routine-bound. It gave gifts, not kindness, tests. Each gift required a return, an equal exchange. If you didn't give something back, the debt carried over until Christmas morning. The return gifts weren't symbolic, they were literal. A secret, a confession, a piece of the body, something meaningful, something personal. If the balance wasn't met, the giver would collect what it was owed, in person. I laughed when I finished reading it, out loud. Then I went back to my desk and found another gift, a photograph. Me, sitting at my desk, taken from behind. That exact moment. I didn't move for a long time. I didn't need to turn around to know no one was there. The next few days blurred together. Each morning something new appeared, a a key from my keychain, a printed screenshot of a private message I'd never shared with anyone, a sticky note with a childhood nickname only my family knew. No one else noticed. No one else received anything. Just me. On December 20th, I received the note. Not a gift, a demand. It read, "A gift for a gift. Balance must be kept." That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about the forum post, about what counted as equal, about how much of myself had already been taken without permission, and what I had left to give. On December 21st, I brought something in. I won't say what it was. I left it in the same spot where the gifts always appeared, wrapped, tied, offered. The next morning, there was nothing on my desk. No gift, no note. I told myself it was over. It wasn't. December 24th, one final gift waited for me when I arrived. A small box. Inside was a mirror, and written on the back in the same black marker, "Not equal." I didn't go home that night. I stayed with a friend. Locked doors, lights on, noise to fill the space. At exactly 6:12 a.m. on Christmas morning, every electronic device in the house shut off at once. The silence that followed felt deliberate. I heard movement in the hallway, slow, unhurried, like someone who knew I couldn't escape what I owed. I won't describe what it looked like, only this: it knew my name, and it knew exactly what it was there to take. I survived, but I don't celebrate Secret Santa anymore. Every December, I leave something small on my desk, something personal, something painful enough to matter, just in case. Because balance matters, and some gifts are never free.